draw this adorable little girl holding gifts for mom for Mother's Day. Look at how cute she is. If so, you are going to need something to draw on, something to draw with, something to erase any mistakes that you might make, and a marker or a dark pen to outline your doodle when you are done. And when you have all of those supplies, make sure to grab the crayons, the markers, the colored pencils, and the paint, so that way you can add some color to your wonderful doodle. Grab all of your supplies and let's get started. Guys, let's get drawing our adorable little girl holding gifts. So the first thing we're going to do is make our paper vertical. So it is going to go tall this way but skinny this way. And I am going to be using a Papermate pen again because my markers are all dried up. So I am going to start this doodle with some boxes. So I want her holding gifts. So this is about the middle of my paper. So I'm going to go right on where the middle of my paper is, and I'm going to draw a line. So right where the middle of our paper is, we're going to make a nice line, maybe about 2 inches. And then I'm going to go down because I want to make a rectangle, but I'm going to leave a gap right here in the middle for her hand because she is holding the box. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to leave a gap towards the bottom. So this one's in the middle. This is at the bottom of the box. And I'm going to go across. Now you can always make these spaces wider than necessary. Try not to make them too small though. That way you can add in what you need to add in, and then you can always fill in more. You just can't take those lines away. So I'm going to go ahead and make kind of a C shape here, going in that shape that I left open. And then I'm going to make kind of a wiggle in and out for her hand. So now we've got her thumb and her hand just kind of holding that box. And then next, I'm going to come back over here and do this arm later. So next, I'm going to go on top of the box and I'm going to make another rectangle shape. This one's going to be a little smaller. I want all my packages to kind of stagger in size and shape here. So they could even be, you can make them however you'd like. So this one, I'm going to make a little bit shorter and a little bit thinner width-wise. Now I'm going to go to the very top. This is going to be my last box, and I'm going to make it smaller again. This one's going to be a little more of a vertical box. So it's a little bit taller and skinnier, where these are a little shorter and wider. There's my last box. All right, now before I decorate the boxes, I want to go in and finish drawing in my girl. So right here is going to be her head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down to the middle of this bottom box because that's where I want her face to be. And I'm going to draw a curved line. Just a slight curve coming out of the middle of that box. And that's going to be her face. So imagine a line going to go from all the way around here to make a big circle. And I can actually do that, but I only need part of the circle. So there's kind of the top of her head. We're going to ignore this area here, and this is the bottom of her head. So I can even go in and give her a face. She's going to be peeking from behind the boxes. And that might just help me see where I'm going to be placing stuff. So there's her face. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a slight curved line here going into the box for her neck because she does have a little outfit. Now I'm going to come over and do her hand here. So I'm going to create a C shape, so nice big C shape. See how my box is just a little short there, so I can add that in. And then I'm going to do kind of a hill shape for her thumb. And then I'm going to come down at an angle here. And I'm going to come down with a line here. And that's her other hand holding that box. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to curve down here for her sleeve. And I can go across. And then I can even add a little line there if I wanted to for the sleeve to her outfit. You could even give her a tank top and keep her arm so it's a full arm. You can do it however you like. I just kind of wanted her to be in maybe like a little sundress. So now I'm going to go down from about the middle of this box and I'm going to curve out And I'm gonna go from right where this line is, I'm gonna come skip her arm and I'm gonna curve out. And I'm gonna wait and go back and I'll do that part later so I can finish up her head. So right here, we're gonna go right up above about the middle of her head here, and we're gonna do a curved line into the boxes, and we're gonna do a curved line down. So now we've got her face, this is her hair. So at the very top of her hair part there, I'm gonna do a circle. I'm gonna give her just a little bow. And you can make your bow however you like. I'm gonna make kind of like an organic leaf shape for the bow. Just do one on each side. Add a couple little lines in the middle here to show where the bow is tucked in. And now I can curve her hair down. I'm gonna skip the bow and I'm gonna curl it. So I'm gonna give her kind of some wavy hair here. I want her to have some long, pretty hair. So I'm gonna make a little kind of curve here, and then I'm gonna curl out. And that little out curl will then curl back into her body. So it looks like she's got lots of hair. Look how cute she is peeking out from behind those packages. She's adorable. Then at the bottom of my dress, I'm gonna do U's. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a bunch of bumps from one end of the dress to the other. So I'm gonna bump, bump, and bump. And I'm gonna give her a little heart on her dress here, just for a little design, because I think I'm gonna add a design to the packages more than her. And then her legs are gonna be very simple. So this should be fairly easy for any doodler, because we're not really adding any complicated fingers, feet, toes, shoes. We're just making it kind of a simple, rounded leg. So when I was young, drawing arms and legs were the worst, so I never drew them. I just put the arms behind my characters. All right, now on her hair, I wanna kind of add some lines to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of add in some curly lines here, some wavy lines, just to help add in some little texture here to her hair. I'll do the same thing over here, go around that bow, put one here, and put another one or two there. So now she's got a little texture to her hair. Now let's add some design to these packages. So I'm gonna start at the top here, and I'm just gonna do 2 lines down for a ribbon. If you want to decorate that ribbon, you're more than welcome to, but I am not going to decorate. I'm actually just going to add a bow to the top. So I'm going to do an oval there and an oval here. So kind of like a really goofy looking heart is kind of what that looks like. And then at the top, I'm going to wiggle and come down and in, and I get a bow. So up, and in. And coming off of that bow, I'm gonna do a line, and I'll show you what that's gonna be for in a minute. Now my middle package here, I think I'm gonna do polka dots. You can do whatever you like to your packages. I think I'm gonna do polka dots on this package. And then I think I'm gonna do another stripe on this one down here. Make it a bigger, wider stripe. And you can even do a double stripe, so you go down vertically here, and then you go across with 2 lines horizontally there. And that would help make a double striped package. Now over here where I did this line, I'm gonna go at the very bottom here, and I'm gonna make a circle. So that way that line is going through the circle. And then I'm gonna go to the top and make a straight line, come down at an angle, and I'm making a gift tag. And you can put whoever's name you want on that. Make your gift tag big if you want to write grandma. Make your gift tag short if you want to write mom. So I'm going to leave it short, and I am going to write mom on it. And you can write whatever you like. You can even just write hi, whatever works for you. So look at that. I love her. She is so cute. I cannot wait to add color to her. So let's go ahead and grab those crayons, markers, colored pencils, whatever you'd like to use, and let's add a little color to our adorable doodle. I think today I might actually use some colored pencil on her. So go ahead and grab whatever you like, and let's go ahead and color our adorable doodle. Look at how cute my little girl holding her little boxes for mom turned out. Ah, so cute. I absolutely love it. I hope that you had fun doodling with me today, and I cannot wait to see you again until next time. I hope everybody has a wonderful, happy Mother's Day. Goodbye.